Hello. I wish we were open so that we could be fitting and measuring feet in store, but unfortunately we're back in lockdown and so we can't. So I thought I'd pop on today and just speak to you about our virtual fitting service, how it works, what we need you to do, and then how the process works after that. We have a virtual fitting questionnaire on our website, which will be linked through to you underneath this video. So what you can do is you can complete that. Now there's certain information that we need from you. One, name, details of your child, and some of their foot measurements. So the length of their foot, so that's from their heel to their longest toe. What we recommend is that you draw round the foot and then you can measure it once they've stepped off. We do appreciate with little ones that's not always easy. So even if you can get them to stand on a piece of paper and mark where their heel is and where their longest toe is, making sure you've got the toes nice and flat, particularly for little tiny ones that are just starting to walk. Just straighten the toes out a little bit. And then that gives us an idea on the length. And then we need the width of the foot. Now this isn't just the straight width from at the widest part of their foot, which generally is your big toe joint to your little toe joint, but it's round the circumference because that helps us identify the depth of the foot as well. So it may be that if you have quite a slim foot but a deep foot, that you're still going to need a wider fitting on a start right, for example. So you might still be an F or a G, whereas the sort of basic width of your foot will give us an indication that maybe you're an E. So it just makes it easier for us. So we need you to put the tape measure underneath the foot, so it goes from the little toe joint to the big toe joint, and then over the top of the foot back to where the start of the tape measure is, and let us have that measurement. It's also helpful for us to know what shoes they're currently in, what size they're wearing if you've already had them fitted, and also the brand that they're in at the moment, because obviously, well, not obviously, but different brands fit slightly differently. So it'll just give us an indication as to whether what they have grown or if they have grown, and by how much. If the insole's removable, a picture of them stood on those insoles is brilliant, because that'll we can see the foot, and we can also see how their foot is compared to what the current shoe is they're in, how long it is, how much growing room they've still got, etc. Yeah, so fill as much information as you can, including what you're looking for. So if you're after trainers, school shoes, if there's any preference on colour, if there's a particular style that you like the look of, you can also have a browse on our website to see. And then send that across to us. There's a submit button at the bottom of the form. It's fairly easy to do. And then once we've got that, we'll have a look, and we will have a look and see what size we think you should be in. Look at what stock we've got, look at what you want, and we try and put all those three things together and come up with a recommendation. So we will either email or ring you and let you know what those suggestions are. If you like what you see, then we can organise a doorstep fitting. It's a remote fitting still, even when we come to the doorstep, because we're not permitted to touch the children's feet or anything. We're still having to maintain the 2 metre distance to comply with lockdown rules. So we'll pass the shoes to you, talk you through how to fit them, talk you through all the different checkpoints, just to make sure we can get as best a fit as we possibly can in the current circumstances. And then we'll ask you to either pay via our website, and if for whatever reason the stock's not available on our website, then we can take payment when we get back to the shop. And that way you're not purchasing something until you've actually tried and tested it. If we're unable to do a doorstep fitting, and that might be because you're outside of our catchment area, or we can't arrange an appointment that's convenient, then we ask you to purchase the shoes online. We can then ship them to you, and then via a video call we can talk you through the fitting process and just make sure that what we've sent you actually fits properly, and you and your son or daughter. or child that you care for is happy with what they've got. So we ask, if you've got any questions, then don't hesitate, give us a call on 01275 843399, send us an email. But if you're looking for virtual fitting, it'd be great if you could fill out the questionnaire rather than send that information through on an email or Facebook message, just purely because it means that we've set the questionnaire up so that it prompts you to answer all the information that we need. As I said, any questions, just give us a shout and we will do our best to help you. Yeah, take care. Thank you. Bye.